If a man neglects the care of his soul, how can he expect others to revere him? Does sloppiness in thought not reflect itself in sloppiness of life? Can one be respected when he shows no discipline, no order, no control? Is not the untrained life like an untended field, overrun, unfruitful, and forgotten? Should we expect others to value that which we ourselves abandon? Now ask yourself, what makes a man command respect, not just in the eyes of others, but within the court of his own soul? And what, quietly, in the dark corners of behavior, invites disrespect like a torch invites the moth? What worth has a man who abandons his own standards to follow the crowd? If he bends at every breeze, is he not like a reed, not an oak? Does he not teach others that his values are mere costumes for convenience? Is it not better to walk alone with integrity than to sit with many in pretense? Why should others honor him when he does not honor himself? Let us walk, my friend, through the wilderness of human conduct. Let us study the ruinous habits that make others look down upon us, not out of cruelty, but because we fail to walk with the gravity of a soul disciplined by reason and virtue to command respect. Number 1, you speak more than you act. The tongue is a wild creature. It longs to dance and perform before any who listen. But action, silent, deliberate action, builds temples in the hearts of men. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Every boast, every empty promise, each word spoken without a foundation of deeds beneath it erodes the pillar of your presence. The wise man knows, speak only when your silence might be mistaken for ignorance. Otherwise, act and let your actions thunder in the distance like the approach of fate." Number 2, you lack control over your emotions. A fire left unchecked does not warm the home, it consumes it. Anger, jealousy, desperation, rage, these are not sins in themselves, but signs. They signal a lack of internal command. And when others see you overtaken by emotion, they no longer see a person, they see a puppet, and someone else always pulls the strings. Epictetus reminds us, no man is free who is not master of himself. Those who cannot control their emotions invite disrespect, not because emotions are weakness, but because the inability to govern them is. Number 3, you try too hard to be liked. He who kneels for approval will never stand tall. The more one chases the applause of others, the more he appears like a performer in chains, desperate, flailing, devoid of truth. People do not admire those who pander. They tolerate them, at best. Gaius Musonius Rufus taught, if you wish to be good, first believe that you are bad. This is not to drown in self-loathing, but to understand that true transformation starts from within, not from the desperate attempts to be seen favorably by every passing eye. Number 4, you don't honor your own word. Your word is a coin. Spend it carelessly, and soon it will be worthless. Every time you break a promise, even the small ones, you chip away at your credibility. Others begin to see your speech not as a bond, but as a suggestion, and respect withers. Niccolò Machiavelli, cold in his realism, stated, "The promise given was a necessity of the past. The word broke is a necessity of the present." But a Stoic knows better. Our words must be like stone tablets, firm, unwavering, eternal. Number 5, you disrespect yourself in private. He who treats himself poorly when no one watches will be treated poorly when all are watching. Your habits, your hygiene, your thoughts, the way you speak to yourself, these are the bricks from which your character is built. And character, once revealed to the world, demands a response. If you slouch, if you mumble, if you wallow in self-pity, others will respond not to your pain, but to your posture. Carl Jung warned us, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. The first commandment of dignity is this: respect yourself in secret. The rest will follow. Number 6, you constantly apologize for your existence. "I'm sorry" has a sacred place in the world of men, but to live in perpetual apology is to hand the reins of your life to others. Those who apologize for having opinions, preferences, space, and needs are quietly telling the world, "I believe I am less than you." And the world, cold and efficient, will believe you. Better to say nothing than to apologize for breathing. Number 7, you over-explain your decisions. When you choose, choose. When you act, act. Let your decisions be rooted in reason and stand firm. The one who explains too much seems unsure, and uncertainty is blood in the water for the sharks of judgment. Let your life speak for itself. Let your values be the root from which all actions grow. If you must explain, do it once, with clarity and brevity. As Marcus Aurelius instructed, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Number 8, you seek revenge over justice. The need for vengeance reveals a man enslaved. Revenge is a petty god. It consumes time, poisons thought, and reduces a man to the level of those who wronged him. Justice, on the other hand, is the armor of the Stoic, strong, tempered, impersonal. Epictetus again warns us, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. To rise above is to command awe. To descend for payback is to forfeit the throne of your own dignity. Number 9, you speak ill of others behind their backs. Every word you whisper about another's flaws carves a mark into your own soul. People listen, they remember, and if you betray one, what stops you from betraying all? The man who gossips is feared, not respected. Speak less of others and more with purpose. Let your words build statues, not walls. Number 10, you avoid responsibility. Responsibility is the weight that makes the man. Avoiding it, dodging it, blaming others, these habits expose a hollow center. The Stoic walks toward responsibility. He embraces the heavy crown, because in shouldering burdens, he becomes unbreakable. Posidonius observed the movement of the stars and concluded that the universe itself is ordered by reason. So too must we order our lives, not by chance, but by choice. Number 11, you're addicted to comfort. The soft life breeds soft men. Luxury, distraction, ease, these are not inherently wrong, but addiction to them makes you dull, predictable, easy to dismiss. Respect is reserved for those who suffer willingly, who train like warriors, who choose discipline over delight. Machiavelli reminded us that fortune favors the bold, but boldness is born not in comfort, but in trial. Number 12, you interrupt and fail to listen. The one who listens rules the conversation. Interrupting signals one of two things, arrogance or insecurity. Either you believe your words matter more, or you fear being forgotten. Neither is worthy of respect. Train your mind to hold silence. Hear what is said, hear what is unsaid. The Stoic listens not just with ears, but with soul. Number 13, you have no clear values. If you do not know what you stand for, others will walk all over you. A man without values is a boat adrift, moved by every current, crashing into every rock. Carl Jung said, "You are what you do, not what you say you'll do." Values are your compass. Without them you are lost, and the lost are not followed, they are pitied. Number 14, you overindulge in vice. What you consume consumes you. Too much food, too much drink, too much pleasure. These are chains, polished, golden, intoxicating, but they weigh you down, and those who watch begin to see a beast, not a man. Discipline is the forge of greatness. Fast when others feast, read when others rot, train when others sleep. Number 15, you betray your own principles to fit in. The world will tempt you to bend, to blend, to become forgettable. But those who compromise their deepest beliefs for approval do not earn respect, they earn regret. Hold the line. Marcus Aurelius, staring into the abyss of power and death, wrote, "Just that you do the right thing, the rest doesn't matter." So too must we live. Traveler, if these words ignite even a spark in your soul, then let that spark become a fire. There is more to this path, much more. Walk with us further. Learn not only how to avoid the traps of disrespect, but how to build an indomitable life of Stoic strength, courage, and calm. If this journey has stirred something within you, subscribe, not to this channel, but to a greater path, a higher ideal. Join us as we walk through the storms, unbroken, becoming what we were born to be. And if the mountain within you has not yet risen, then the next teaching will help it rise. Watch the next video, the 12 Stoic laws that shape powerful men, and forge a soul worthy of legends. Stand tall, endure well, and remember, fortune respects the prepared, virtue respects the consistent, and the world respects the man who respects himself.